I finally got rid of that crappy green wall. So over the break, I decided to paint my room. It was actually my sister who was in this room before me, and she thought it was a great idea to paint this room green as well as have red curtains to contrast it even further. Good thinking, Jess. So we decided to paint my room with a light gray color as well as get these darker gray curtains to go with it. Overall, I'm really happy with how the room turned out. It's a nice neutral color and the room looks super good with the lighting that comes in from the super big window behind me. And it's right now winter right now, so there's snow out, and just the white lighting that comes straight into this room, it just really sets a colder tone, which I am super into. And the general feeling of having a new room really helps me creatively as well. It's just like working in a new space, even though this is technically the same space that I've always been in, but changing it up and changing the environment actually helps with my mind, and it allows me to be a little bit more creative. So getting into my first tip for a more productive space, it's to keep your workspace clean and tidy. And this is because our minds often wander off and they get distracted super easily with a bunch of clutter everywhere on our desk. We are more prone to make mistakes. So I bought some heavy-duty double-sided 3M tape from Home Depot. You can get this at any hardware store. It's super strong, super heavy-duty, and I just used it to tape every single thing down. And I taped my speakers, I taped my LED strip to my monitors, I also taped some power strips down so I'm able to prevent it from moving around. So I've also purchased an IKEA Signum, which is a cable management cage, and I've just installed it underneath my desk, and it allows me to keep my cables more tidy and clean, so I don't have to worry about that. And before, it was just a complete mess, wires everywhere on the ground, and I just needed to get that organized. And moving on to tip number 2, that is to make sure you're getting enough natural light in your office or desk area. For me, I have this really big window right behind me, and so it allows me to get a lot of sunlight in, and I'm able to get my vitamin D in. And so I know some of you may not have that luxury of having a window by your desk or at your office, and so I just encourage you guys to just go for a walk outside and try to get at least a little bit of sunlight every single day. And so that's something that I try to apply for myself every single day as well. And for my last tip for a more productive workspace, it's really simple. It's just to stay hydrated. I know for me, I make a really bad habit out of not staying hydrated enough. I can go easily 4 to 8 hours in an editing session without even taking one sip of water, and that's something that I really want to fix for myself. And so for the last few months, I've actually made a huge effort to try to keep myself more hydrated. I would normally set a timer for around 30 minutes to an hour, and that's just to notify me that I should be taking a sip of water and just taking a quick break. And so that's been really helpful for me. I feel a lot more healthy, more productive actually in terms of time management. I notice a lot more creativity when I'm able to take a little bit of a break. So yeah, that basically concludes my video on how to improve your productivity in your workspaces. So number 1, to keep things tidy. Number 2, get some natural lighting in. And number 3, stay hydrated. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this brought you a little bit of value as it did for me as well. And so yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace. Peace.